Yeah, I kind of remember the quests. I do, but I do not have the time to search the entire wood, so I googled the answer. Thankfully, I'm not the only one lost. So it should be up here. So yeah, it ought to be here somewhere. Oh right, yeah, I found this place before. So it all boils down to how many meadow knotweed I have. How many do I have? 15, okay. So I can make... Yeah, best is to make these. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 9. Oh, what the oh, crap. That happened. I haven't saved, right? Nope. Yeah, one less. That was all me. I didn't think. I forgot to close the inventory. Thirteen, 12, 11. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Right. Yeah, I don't need... the rest, so I'm gonna sell it. And buy healing potions instead. I'm gonna help myself to a couple of bottles of gin. What does the cauldron do?
What with?
Yeah, I don't have a ladle. Not that it matters. So it would be very nice to get the... Yeah, it's in to the north. Because this is a damn large forest. With nooks and crannies and elevations. I mean elevated hills and caves and shit.
Hey, haven't you done enough Hey, you!
I don't have any time.
Okay, so, okay. What was that about? Okay, so no follow-up. Okay, fine. That's fine. Just in case.
Someone's got to do the work.
That's an open secret.
I have no idea
Can't
where
take
I'm
care of
supposed to go.
everything for everybody.
Thank you for helping to heal the Eye of Innos.
Do not be so lavish with your thanks. You're great. I hope to see you again.
Right.
Show me your... Yeah, he didn't have much, did he?
and the sea released the land, and there arose all creatures, trees as well as animals, wolves as well as sheep.
And he works all day too.
But that's terrible.
Show me.
Nope.
And he works all day too.
Go away. Don't tell me that.
He can't keep anything to himself.
I don't believe that.
No. Yeah, right. Now I realized that maybe I should report back to Lord Hagen.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
First, I'm gonna sell to my favorite shopkeeper, Errol.
Show me your wares.
There isn't much choice, I'm afraid.
Oh, you have choice. I'm buying that too. Yeah, I can sell you anything, I think.
Yeah, he really said that.
And there's more, believe me.
I'm better off myself.
I couldn't care less.
Show me your wares.
There isn't much choice, I'm afraid.
That isn't true.
Wait a minute. Show me your.
There isn't much.
Yeah, I just want to see if he kept the rings or... Not that I think that I need them, but... It's an old, what do you call it? Safety measure to see if, just in case I need a silver plate or I need a ring. Remember, Greg's treasure.
Tell me.
Is it really true?
pile of stuff. That's not nice.
What does he know about duty? That will never change.
That was obvious all along.
Show me.
There isn't much.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Sooner or later.
Who would have thought of that himself? That's not what I heard.
I can tell you.
You listen to the wrong people.
That will never change.
That was obvious all along.
Can't rely on that.
He really said that.
What does he know about duty?
Nobody will learn anything from me.
I used to say that myself.
You listen to the wrong people.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
That's been known a long time.
I couldn't care less.
I agree with you completely.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
His decision, wasn't it?
All that matters is strength. So don't tell me that.
He really should have known better.
I never knew that.
Can't rely on that.
Yeah, maybe that's in the valley then.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
I used to say that myself.
I never knew that.
Been there, done that.
Is it really true?
What's the difference?
You don't.
Yes. That must be on the other. Sorry. On the other side.
Now that's typical, isn't it? Who says things like that? Someone's
What's so great is the
Ah, I forgot.
But Enos beheld what Beliar had done, and he also bestrode the land and chose the human. And Enos
That doesn't surprise me.
That was quite obvious.
Will it ever change?
That's been known a long time. I used to say that myself. That's really not my problem. Only Enos decides what's right and wrong.
Do you really believe that?
Same old thing all over again.
That's been known a long time.
I carry the eye.
You bear the eye. Then you are a chosen of Innos.
I shall set out and kill all the dragons in the Valley of Mines.
Go with Innos and destroy evil with his power.
Very well.
It had to happen sooner or later.
I'm no better off myself.
You don't have to tell me that.
Is it really true?
I couldn't care less.
I'd have done it differently.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
Or possibly I should spend some points, I think. Oh shit. And test this out as well. Yeah. I should do that. So I need... $37 points. Can't count. This is at 120. Oh, that's dexterity points, right? 49, 47. Christ, on a crush. But I can train there as well, as long as nothing has happened. Yeah. Yeah, no more sneaksy. Gonna kill a lot of you. Though not all at once, of course. Good job. Finding your way around the rock. That's well done. I'm instigating an orc invasion. Two of you, okay. So I was hoping I could catch up to the other one, the third one. Kill him. No dice. Unfortunately. Okay. Where the F did they go? And now we have orcs on the wrong side of the palisade. Not what I wanted. Ah, shit. Don't tell me I didn't save. Nope. So dumb. So effing dumb. Yeah. Congrats. This is what happens when you think you have things under control. Just die already. So I'm going to use the spells I have at my disposal. It's okay. We are not done. Oh, really? So the pass is clear. Cleared of orcs. So a good thing. Oh shit. So chapter 4 starts when I go back here. Okay. If I remember correctly, many mercenaries become dragon hunters. And here they are.
That was quite obvious.
I should have told you that before.
That was no big
He
deal.
doesn't see that. I can't help him.
Hey, come over here.
What do you want?
This valley's a dangerous place, and without the right equipment, you'll find yourself dead in no time.
I assume that you've got the right equipment.
You guessed it. I might even sell it to you.
Differently if it hadn't been for us.
What can you offer me?
Oh,
Same old thing all over
equipment.
again.
That's all just gossip.
There've been all
Things
kinds
I
of
could
rumors.
tell you.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
You have to
Had
feel
to happen
sorry
sooner or later.
He never would have thought of that himself.
That's exactly what I said. You already know what I think.
Sooner or later.
Do you sell information as well?
That depends. If the price is right, I'll tell you everything I know.
How much do you charge?
Hard to say. But I think that 50 gold pieces for every piece of information I give you sounds about right.
That's been known a long time.
I need some information.
50 gold pieces.
It happen sooner or later.
Yes, here. Now tell me.
I agree with you completely.
Why
No
haven't I heard
idea.
about this
You
before?
Tell me about the castle.
It lies pretty much in the center of the Valley of Mines. Back when the valley was still a prison, the ore barons controlled the entire ore trade from there.
Will it ever change?
I need some.
There've been all kinds of rumors.
Yes, now tell me about the orcs.
The orcs haven't been here long. At least those orcs in front of the castle, that is. But I'm wondering about how well they're organized. Orcs usually attack blindly, no matter what. These orcs are biding their time. They're waiting, but we don't know for what.
So don't tell me that.
I used to
I
say that
need
myself.
Yeah, now
I'd have gone about it differently.
Why haven't I heard
Same
about
old
this
thing all over
tell me
again.
about.
The Valley of Mines of Khorinis is known all over the country for its magic ore. These mountains are the only place where the magic ore can be found. A weapon forged from this ore is virtually unbreakable and will cut through the strongest armor. Until a few weeks ago, the entire valley was surrounded by a magic barrier. It was impenetrable, and nobody could get out.
It's a bad business.
I need some information.
Can't rely on that.
Yes, now tell me.
He never would have thought of that.
Tell me
himself.
about the dragons.
Dragons are ancient, incredibly powerful creatures. Once there were thousands of them living all over the world. It's been over 100 years, though, since any of them were seen. Their blood is as hot as boiling oil. If they look into your eyes, your heart will turn to stone, so I've heard.
Yeah, he really said that.
That's exactly what I said.
Where do you come from?
We come from, the city. That's totally obvious.
I never saw you in town before.
I can't stand people who stick their noses into things that don't concern them, understand?
I'm not telling you anything.
I see. You come from the city.
Exactly.
I have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
What are you doing here?
We heard about the dragon hunt, so we packed up our stuff and came here. But to be honest, I don't give a shit about dragons. I just want a bit of gold. Dragons have gold, don't they?
Certainly. What do you know about the dragons?
I only know the stories they tell the children. You know, virgins, gold, fire breathing, that kind of thing.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Where are you planning to go from here?
No idea. We're still thinking about it.
I never knew that.
What about the orcs?
The whole castle is surrounded. There aren't any gaps. Trying to sneak through there is insane.
I agree with you completely.
If you try to fight, you're a dead man. Nobody gets through there.
Ah, really?
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Of course
Hey.
we got him in the end.
What are you doing here?
That is truly the stupidest question I've heard in a long time.
That was quite obvious.
He really should
I
have
haven't a
known better.
clue.
I'm waiting for something to finally happen here.
Got my own opinion about that.
What do you expect to happen?
Nobody wants to
Oh
know.
man, you're really not the sharpest knife in the drawer.
That's the
If I
first
knew
I've
that,
heard of it.
I wouldn't have to wait.
Nobody wants to know.
What could happen then?
You're
Nobody ever
getting
asked
on
for
my
my
nerves.
opinion.
Look, I don't care what happens,
Simply needs to practice.
just as long as something does happen.
It was just like you said.
Never mind.
Been there, done that.
It was
How
just
would you like to
you
work
said.
for me from now on?
Why
That's no
not?
secret.
What are you paying?
I've got my own opinion about that.
More, believe me.
No.
Nobody
Well, I'll
ever
pay
asked
you
for my
100 gold
opinion.
coins for now.
All right then.
Been there, done that.
To start anyway. Go ahead. I'll follow
Got
you.
my own opinion about that.
Do you have anything to
Get
drink?
away with that.
I assume that it's not water you want.
No, damn it.
Enough trouble is
I need something alcoholic so I can finally get rid of these damn
Get
headaches.
away with
When
that.
I haven't had anything to drink for a while, my skull feels like
That's
it's
the first I've
gonna
heard of it.
explode at any moment.
It was his
Here,
decision, wasn't
take
it?
this.
He ran like Beliar himself was after him.
Can't rely on that.
Ah, that hit the spot. So,
I already thought
now I
as
can
much.
think clearly again. What can I do for you?
Nobody wants to know.
I hardly know what to believe. in.
What are you doing here anyway?
I don't have any idea what we're doing here or when it'll start. And I don't care as long as I have
I've
enough
heard a
to
thing or
drink.
two.
Do you know where the
No idea
dragons are
for
then?
me.
What's in it for me if I tell you?
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
I've still got a bottle of gin.
I'd fight every
Whole
dragon
thing
in the
all
world
over
for a
again.
fine vintage. Agreed.
Enough
Give me the
trouble as it
bottle.
is.
I'll keep that for a rainy day.
Had to happen sooner or later.
All right now, where are those dragons?
You said.
Naturally, I can't tell you anything precise,
I couldn't.
but
care
I've
less.
heard that there are supposed to be 4 dragons. We've seen a
Ran
red
like
glow
Beliar
over the
himself
highest
was after
mountain
him.
at night. I swear by my mother, if
Sooner
you're
or
looking
later.
for a dragon, then you'll definitely find one there.
Didn't get that from me.
I
I'm
couldn't
looking
care
for
less.
someone who can teach me something.
I could teach you a few things. I'm the
Enough
best
trouble as
fighter
it
for
is.
miles around. Since we're friends,
I've got no time
I'll
for
give
things
you a
like that.
special price. 300 gold pieces.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
All right, here's the money.
Same old thing all over again.
Let's start with the training.
I've heard of it.
Then we'll see what we can get out of your rusty
really
paladin
should have known
bones,
better.
eh?
But he knew that all along.
I couldn't care less.
I need that for strength.
You have to step in and sort things out.
Wait, what?
I couldn't care less.
Yeah, that's gone.
I already thought as much.
I see you've joined the dragonhunters.
I followed Silvio into the Valley of Mines because I know my way around here best and wanted to get a clear picture of the situation. I'll tell you what, something's definitely brewing here. I've never seen so many orcs in one place in all my life. It wouldn't surprise me if Garand and the paladins in the castle had all fled or been slain by now.
Oh, I hope not.
You didn't get that from
What are
me.
your plans now?
I'll follow the boys here to the Valley of Mines first and then take off later. I really have to find out what the orcs are planning.
As much.
I'll see you around.
Look out for yourself.
I already thought as much.
No idea. You tell me.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Hey, you. Guys like you should watch where they're going.
What are you trying to tell me?
I mean that the air out here isn't good for your health. And the place is just swarming with orcs and monsters. Not to mention the dragons. It's just a well-intentioned warning.
Of course we got him in the end.
Can you tell me anything I don't know already?
I can give you a good piece of advice, and it's even free. We can't use anyone here who faints dead away at the slightest dragon fart. Go home. This is a job for real men.
You didn't get that from me.
Are you the boss here?
Do I look like it? Certainly not. We don't need any self-important jerk ordering us around. When Silvio tried to act like he was the boss, we showed him and his buddies what we thought of that. There was a brawl. In the end, they left on their own. I hope Silvio wound up in a soup kettle of some orc.
Have you seen a dragon yet?
Not so far. But the beasts can't hide forever.
Oh, they're not hiding you.
Over again.
So, you want to kill dragons?
Smart ass.
I used to say that
So,
myself.
do you know how to bring down a dragon? Do you think the beast will just sit there quietly while you chop off its head? Something like that takes good planning and decisive action.
I see. And how are you gonna go about that?
First, we'll scout out where we can find the beast. Only then will we think about the best way to attack.
Of course we got him in the end.
Same old thing all over again.
How are you gonna get past the orcs?
We'll worry about those details later.
That was no big deal.
I'd love to watch you do that, but I've got to be on my way.
Get yourself back over the pass. Otherwise, you may end up missing a limb or two.
I already thought as much.
Yeah. I can end this collaboration whenever I want. But possibly if there's a dragon snapper here, or if they have repopulated the whole valley, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think they have. Don't. Once more, I pressed equip sword, and he did not, and now, yeah, this is tedious.
Do you need it?
Sure.
Moronic.
All right. So much for you, filthy beast.
Yeah, it could have helped a little bit more, I think. Yeah, they're still here.
This is where our collaboration should end, I think.
Suit yourself. I can think of better things too. So long.
Wait a minute. How?
Well, I'll pay. All right.
See, I'm not sure where he would go, so I'm saving him.
This is
sutures.
Yeah, it goes up the. But I was not sure about the pathfinding, so. It's a little bit easier now, I can tell you. No. There we go. Ugh. Yeah, I realize how little damage I do and how much he does, so I'm gonna heal up first. Look how that went. Interesting. Kill a few.
It's good that you've come. All hell is breaking loose here.
What happened?
The dragon hunters are strutting around here in the castle and bragging that they can solve the dragon problem. But I'll tell you what, the way they look, they won't even kill a sick old snapper. A lot of us are getting really worried by now and no longer truly believe that we'll ever make it out of here alive.
Weren't there two of you sentinels up here?
Not anymore. Sengrath stood here on the battlements when suddenly he fell asleep. His good crossbow fell down when that happened. We could only just see one of the orcs snatch it up and disappear with it into the darkness. Sengrath woke up then and just ran into the night towards the orc palisades. He hasn't come back since. In us, be with us.
I want to learn.
Okay, fire away.
What are you doing here?
I'm getting ready to fight. What else?
Who do you want to fight against?
I thought I'd drop in on the paladins and kick their fat asses. Idiot. Against the dragons, of course. What did you think?
Don't the paladins mind you being here?
Nonsense. They have entirely different problems. Most of them are glad to be still alive. The boys' morale isn't the best. That will be their downfall. I mean, just look at those nicked blades they're fixing to go into battle with. Any reasonable warrior would desert immediately.
Have you separated from your group?
My group? I don't have a group. I'm a trophy collector. If I go home without a trophy, then I won't know what I came for. So I can't use anybody else.
Have you set eyes on a dragon yet?
No. I want to get my weapons in shape before I set off.
Aren't you afraid that somebody might beat you to it?
What? Who? Silvio? Have you seen the pathetic figures he's got with him? Silvio can be glad if he gets out of here alive.
Silvio was here?
Here in the castle, you mean? Yeah, he was. But only for a short time. He chatted with a few people here and then set out again.
So where is Silvio now?
The paladins here mentioned an ice dragon in the west. It's supposed to be the most dangerous and powerful of them all. You should have seen the gleam in Silvio's eye when he heard that. One guess where he went.
You don't seem to like him.
What do you mean, like? I'm not particularly proud that I know him. Silvio doesn't have any friends. He needs people who follow him no matter what. That's not for me. I work alone.
Can you help me improve my weapons?
Improve? Better to buy something new and throw away the junk you're carrying around. Maybe I've got something for you. Interested?
What can you sell me?
Man, look at how low I've sunk. Now I'm even selling my weapons to a paladin.
I wouldn't call that a cutlass. A scimitar, yes, but not a cutlass. So this Berserker's Axe is the first I see to beat my own Dragon Slicer.
Hey! You're pulling such a long face.
Oh, damn it to hell. I tell you, you have to watch like a hawk. If you turn your back for a moment, all your stuff is gone. Dirty scum.
What scum?
Those dragon-hunting riffraff, of course. Who do you think I was talking about? You gotta watch out, I tell you.
Did someone steal from you?
No. They smuggled 20 gold pieces into my pocket. Of course they stole something, you idiot. I tell you, when I get my hands on the dirty swine.
So what are you missing?
My purse, with all my savings in it. And now it's gone.
It'll turn up somewhere.
When I get my hands on him.
Where did you pick that up, then?
I forgot about you. Well, I remember you. Core Angar, isn't it? See, I do remember shit.
That's not what I heard.
Some don't even know how.
Don't I know you? You were Core Angar. You used to be a Templar in the swamp camp.
Templar
Call me Angar. I have set aside my title. The Brotherhood of the Sleeper has disbanded. Curious, but you seem somehow familiar to me. Yet I cannot quite recall you.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, I haven't been able to sleep properly for some time. These constant nightmares.
He would have never thought of that himself.
How did you get here?
After the collapse of the magic barrier, I hid myself in the mountains. It became time for me to do something. I strayed about for days until I suddenly awoke in the castle. Do not ask me what happened. I don't know. To make matters worse, I have also lost the amulet which I have had for years. I shall go mad if I do not find it again.
What will you do next?
I shall rest a while first, so that I may take up the search for my lost amulet. I have heard something of dragons. It is also being said that many warriors have come to the Valley of Mines to hunt them. I am thinking of joining them.
What happened to the others from the swamp camp?
The last thing I remember is that the barrier collapsed, accompanied by a nerve-shattering scream. Stricken with panicked fear, we fell to the ground, writhing in pain. That voice, it grew ever louder. And then, when it was over, they all ran mad and disappeared into the bleak night, screaming loudly. I have not seen them again.
Where exactly did you lose your amulet?
Somewhere in the south, shortly before I awoke here in the castle. I suspect it was stolen. I absolutely must have it back.
Maybe I can help you find your amulet.
Why not? Some help cannot hurt.
What about the dragonhunters?
I will speak with them later. Maybe they can use a strong arm.
When will you go?
As soon as I feel better.
Where do you want to look?
I shall go to the south, where I was last. There is a cave tomb there, surrounded by many boulders.
I've got to go.
Watch your back.
Where do you come from?
From the mainland. My people and I fled here. The situation there is getting worse. The orcs leave nothing but burned-out villages behind. The king has lost control of his realm. You paladins have failed, if you ask me.
Where are your people now?
I left them. They thought they could take everything they wanted, even if it doesn't belong to them. Count me out.
What else do you know about the war?
You haven't been to see your king in a long time, huh? The orcs are outside the capital. But whether it's fallen yet, I don't know. The last thing I heard was that the king is dead. But I don't believe that.
What are you doing here in the castle?
I heard about the dragons and wanted to help fight them. Unfortunately, I lost my sword when I was sneaking past the orcs. And now I'm stuck here. Without a sword, I can't get out of here. And the swords I can buy here are the worst junk.
I shall find your sword.
That would be great. You should look for it on the high cliff to the south. I probably lost it there, near the orc tents.
It was a really stupid idea to come here. I thought there was something to be had here. But there's nothing here but a few arrogant paladins and orcs.
You forgot about the dragons.
How could I forget? I'll tell you what, I'm a blacksmith, not a warrior. Look, I make weapons. The fighting I leave to others.
Then why aren't you standing behind an anvil?
The paladins here won't let me into the smithy. I can't make anything unless I want to wind up in the dungeon. You're one of them too. So how about putting in a good word for me, huh?
I'll try to help you.
How will you manage that? Parsifal has ordered a watch kept on us. No one would dare to disregard it.
I'll do whatever I can.
I can't imagine that he would listen to you.
Where do you come from?
I've joined up with some men from the mountains. We were headed for the valley to make a real profit hunting dragons. Their leader went by the name of Silvio. Boy, what an ass. He treated me like I was his property.
What happened in the castle?
Nothing that I've heard. Of course, I'm worried about what's happened outside the castle.
What happened?
Nothing that...
I'm back.
I can see that for myself. Where are the reinforcements?
Lord Hagen will come as soon as he's settled everything. Much has happened.
I don't care. I need troops. There are more and more orcs, and we can't hold out much longer. My men are tired, and we're running out of provisions.
Some volunteers have arrived.
You mean the dragon hunters outside in the yard? They may help us, but there just aren't enough of them. If Hagen doesn't send some men soon, I can't make any guarantees.
Can you give me more information about the dragons?
I have other things to worry about. My strategic officer Aura can tell you more about that.
There is a problem with the smith.
What, Smith? He's disappeared into the woodwork. Is he back? Then you can tell him.
No, I'm talking about Jan, one of the dragon hunters. He's a smith.
That's good. Our previous smith just slinked off, the coward.
Jan would be willing to take over the smithy.
I see. So you think I can trust him?
Yes.
If you're so sure, then you can vouch for him. If he causes any trouble, you'll answer for it. Agreed?
I'll vouch for Jan.
All right. He can use the smithy. Of course, he'll also have to provide my men with swords.
That's all just gossip.
Don't say you didn't know that.
I never knew that.
I hardly know what to believe anymore. But he knew that all along. Where did you pick that up? I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Someone's gonna pay me.
I can't believe it.
I agree with you completely.
Wasn't it?
That's all just gossip.
I already thought as much.
Hey, you! Did anything important happen?
I'm worried. Very worried.
What for?
Recently, these men showed up. They call themselves dragon hunters. As far as I'm concerned, they're nothing but idlers and criminals. If it were up to me, I'd chase them all out of the castle. Let the orcs take care of them.
You should give them a chance.
They're getting one, unfortunately. Garand is convinced they can be of help to us. But I'll keep an eye on them. We have enough problems with the orcs. We really don't need more trouble.
And apart from that?
Leave me alone.
Sure. Moron. Oh.
Damn it. What's up?
Okay. That's a first. What the I have to reload this. There we have you. Yeah, there you are.
Hey.
You drank an invisibility potion.
I'm back already.
I never thought we would see you here again. After that scene when you were here a few days ago, I welcome you into our order. Maybe your appearance is a good omen.
I need more information about the dragons.
A rather large swamp has developed in the last couple of days to the west of the old castle. That's rather suspicious, wouldn't you say?
I need more information about the dragons.
At the moment, alas, I have nothing for you.
Can I help?
At the moment, We seem to have done everything which is possible from here. There is something, however, something very important which you could do for us outside of these walls. We are planning to cut off the serpent's head.
What do you mean by that?
We know one of their leaders. His name is Hoshpak. He is one of the most influential shaman among the orcs.
And what is my role?
Kill him.
That's a joke.
You are the only one that we can spare. All the other knights are needed here. Hoshpak's tent is situated outside of the siege circle, on a cliff to the south of here. You can almost see it from one of the windows there.
All right, I shall kill Hoshpak.
I am glad to hear that. Hoshpak's tent stands on a small cliff. You must have seen it before. It is not far from the path to our mine, directly in the shadow of the big mountain.
Any news?
The orcs are becoming more and more numerous.
For Innos.
Hey! Go get your hammer. There's work for you.
You did? How'd you manage that?
I had to vouch for you, so don't disappoint me.
Don't worry. I'm glad that I can work at all.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
It was just like you said.
Hey, you! Can I buy some armor from you?
Nothing that would be better than your armor. We should forget it.
Do you have any news?
The dragonhunters they strike me as tough bastards. And I hope they are, because otherwise they won't survive for long.
Show me your wares. I'll never get this open without the right key.
own opinion about that.
Hey, you! How's business?
So-so. I hope that the dragon hunters are as full of gold as they are of hot air. How about you? Is there anything else you need?
Show me your wares.
Some don't even know how wicked they are.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
I'm in enough trouble as it is. That would be a problem.
I don't want to hear that anymore. Why haven't I heard about this before?
All quiet.
Quiet, yes.
But...
My navel's rubbing against my backbone, man. Garan cut the food rations again. If I don't get a decent meal down my throat, then I'm going to bite Garan's fat ass.
Totally obvious. Nothing's ever gonna change that.
maybe I could give you something.
Are you crazy? Certainly not here. If one of the others sees, I'll have a ton of new friends, if you know what I mean. You can find me in the Magician's Temple when everyone else has retired. There's hardly anyone in the temple at this time anyway. I'll wait for you there. But just don't show up with dry bread or some raw hunk of meat, got it?
Why haven't I heard about this before?
I've got my own opinion. I've heard a thing or two.
It's better to watch out. I wouldn't have done that.
That's the first I've heard of it.
It's really not my problem.
For that is the will of Inos.
That was obvious all along.
Oh, Christ.
Is it really true?
On a crutch.
Don't say you didn't know that.
change?
I have my own opinion about that.
Better to watch out.
That's all just gossip.
We can only wait and see. It's the first I've heard of it. I don't want to hear that anymore. I could have told
As if I didn't have enough problems.
I've got no time for things like that.
I wouldn't have done that.
Do you really agree with you completely?
Nobody ever asked for
But he knew that all along.
I agree with you completely.
That was obvious.
Someone's got to pay for that.
I've heard a thing or two.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
Who the F is Brutus?
Where did you pick that up then?
That was obvious all along.
That was obvious.
I agree with you completely.
Are you selling any weapons?
No way. And then your colleagues here will stick me in jail for black marketing, huh? Forget about it. But I can show you how to forge your own weapon.
Teach me how to be a smith.
What exactly do you plan to make?
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Someone's got to pay for that.
I wouldn't be so sure.
And believe everything you hear. Some problems solve themselves. I knew that would be a problem. So why won't they listen to me? Who said that? Don't say that. It can't go on like this forever. Those are all just exactly what I said. That's the first I've heard of it. Nobody ever asked me. Where did you pick that up then? It can't go on like this forever. We can only wait and see. It can't go on like this forever. That'll only cause more trouble. That would be a problem. I can't believe that. Nothing's ever going to change that. That's exactly what I said. I knew that would be a problem. Where did you pick that up then? I wouldn't have done that. I could have told you that before. It was just like you said. Were just. That's the first I've heard of it. It's better to watch out.
I'm no better off myself.
He really didn't deserve that.
That was obvious all along.
But he knew that all along.
Weird.
I don't believe this is going to change.
That's all just gossip.
It can't go on like this forever.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Come on.
I wouldn't have done it. I don't know why he gets so worked up. It's better to watch out when you tell one. It can't go on like this forever. Do you really think? Nobody ever asked for my opinion. Let's wait and see what more trouble. I don't believe this is going to just forever. Anything's possible.
There you are.
Why aren't you at work?
But that's disgusting. Have you had a look in my chamber? Those filthy meat bugs are everywhere. I have no idea who set up quarters in there before, but I'm certainly not going back into that filthy sty. I hate those beasts, and stop grinning like an idiot.
I don't believe this is going to change. That's nothing.
I'll get you now.
The meat bugs are gone. You can go back to polishing your thumb screws or whatever.
Are you sure that not one of those monsters is left?
Pretty sure.
All right, then. Here, take this gold as a token of my gratitude.
Oh, don't make me cry.
I've heard a thing or two.
So I hear some aggressive orcs, and I hope they won't glitch through the wall. Two strength points.
Hey! Are you alright?
And are you sure those What?
No, you idiots. Oh. Oh, fuck.
That's exactly what I said. I hardly know what to believe anymore.
What the?
Nothing's ever going to change that.
He listened to the wrong people.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
No. Oh.
It's totally
Will it ever change?
No, it's like a fear spell.
Do you really believe that?
I didn't save.
That was
No,
obvious.
stop running. Stop running. Stop
Do you
running.
really believe that?
I have my own opinion about that.
What are you doing?
You hardly know who to believe these days.
What are you doing?
Nobody ever asks for my opinion.
He would have never thought of that himself. Justice will prevail in the end.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
That's the first I've heard of it.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
I'm not touching that.
That's all just gossip.
I don't believe this is going to change.
You listen to the wrong people.
Tell me I saved. Nope. I did not. Yeah, I'm glad I know have a camera on me right now because it's so ludicrous and boring and
That was obvious all along.
this was the dumbest shit I have ever seen. You know what?
Don't say you didn't.
I'll go to sleep and see if the bastard have found himself back to the castle. Else I'll have to reload
I wouldn't be
and
so sure.
call it apart because yeah, this was the dumbest shit I've ever. I mean, yeah, haha, fun. He's afraid of meat bugs, haha. The character joke that there's one behind him, but then having him having a frantic tantrum fear spell like reaction is a bit too much. A bit too much. And I call bullshit. I do. To see him run off the ramp into Orc country, it's
His deeds were just.
That's not what I heard.
He really didn't deserve that.
He listened to the wrong people.
Hey, you! Are you alright?
And are you sure though?
no, not again.
What? I'm out of here.
Not again. Well, I won't chase after him, the stupid bastard.
I'm not touching that.
That's not what I heard.
It's not funny.
There you are. So what is it now? Do you have anything for me to eat?
Soup?
A good soup would hit the spot, don't you think?
Sure, give it here. Do you have more?
A piece of sausage?
Sure, give it here. Do you have more?
What about a juicy hunk of cheese?
Sure, give it here. Do you have more?
I could give you this ham.
Sure, give it here. Do you have more?
What about a juicy hunk of cheese?
Yeah, more, more.
A piece of sausage?
Yeah, more, more.
A good soup would hit the spot, don't you think?
Yeah, more, more.
A piece of sausage?
Yeah, more, more.
A piece of sausage?
That's enough. That's enough. With that, I'll be fine for a while. Here's my gold. I can't buy anything out here in any case, so you might as well have it. I'd better go then, before somebody sees us.
All right.
As if I didn't have enough problems.
Yeah, I'm not making the same mistake again.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
And he's back. Good.
Hey, you! I want to become stronger.
What? What? Bullshit. No effing way.
It can't go on like this forever.
Can I teleport
Let's wait and see
to
what
the...
happens. So why won't they listen to me? Do you really think?
Yeah, this is not okay whatsoever, but I need to verify.
That'll only cause more trouble. I hardly know what to believe anymore. I could have told you that before. It can't go on like this forever. That's nothing new. But he knew that all along. You already know what I think. That's the first I've heard of it. You have to feel sorry for the poor guy. That was quite obvious. Nothing's ever going to change that. He really didn't deserve that. Who said that? You mustn't believe everything you hear. I don't want to hear that anymore. You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah.
Can't go on like this forever.
I've got my own opinion about that.
Those are all just rumors. Let's wait and see what happens.
Sorry, I need to check something.
It's totally obvious.
You don't say. Now that's typical, isn't it?
And thus spake Adanos to his brothers, "Never again shall you walk upon my land, for it is sacred, and so shall it be." But the human and the beast waged war upon the land of Adanos, and the wrath of the gods was with them. And the human
it can't
slew
possibly
the
be.
beast, and it entered into
I'm no better off myself.
I knew that would be a problem.
I'm no better off myself.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
The path of virtue is long and rocky.
Nothing amazes me
I am Cedric the Swordmaster, Paladin of the King.
Can you train me?
I can train you in combat with one-handed weapons.
I want... I want to become...
Really? Never realized that. Yeah. So I have 15. Strength points. I just suddenly, you know, realized that.
Hey.
I am aware that, yeah, two learning points for each skill point, but 3 learning points. I wonder, has it always been like this, or is it a kind of increase in price?
I want to become stronger.
Still gonna test that crossbow though.
Really didn't deserve that.
And yes, I call bullshit if...
Where did you pick that up then?
If it only fires...
Some problem solved themselves.
Magical bullshit.
Don't got my own opinion of that.
But let's see. Let's see.
Wicked they are.
I agree with you completely.
For that is the will of Innos.
Yeah. Kind of fell flat there. Now I'm just gonna test this, so I don't give a shit. Here we go. Oh. Are you joking? Yeah, okay. Confirmation. Why would I be interested in a crossbow, magic crossbow, that fires magic bolts, but I only get to have 10? Oh, sorry, quarrel. Yeah, that's the correct term. But why call that bolt and this quarrel? Bullshit. Remember a time when I ran from snappers? Yes, I do. But to be continued... Oh, it's that a time. To be continued in... Sorry about that. To be continued in the next part.